Hey, it's Liz Gillies. I just did an interview with Zach Sang and his friends. It was really fun. It's a lot like the other ones we've done, if I'm being honest, but it's pretty good. Check it out.
Let's do this. Zach Sang Show.
Hello, beautiful human. We got Dan here. And we welcome back to the studio a very special individual. So beautiful.
Shut up.
So pure. Just
No.
a ball of talent. Liz Gillies.
Thank you.
Hey.
Before we start, I just want to clear the air with Zach because you stood me up over Christmas.
Ooh, what'd you do?
You stood me up over Christmas. We were both in New Jersey, a rarity, and we were supposed to hang out a couple times. Not a big deal. I just know that if I don't get this off my chest now, I'm not gonna be able to look at him or talk to him. Like I hugged him when he came in, and then my family invited him to like a gorgeous set menu, like 7-course meal. But you didn't know that part. But it shouldn't have mattered. If we went there, we went to, a pizzeria. Anyway, he said he was coming up until 20 minutes before. When I had it was like it wasn't like a funny reservation. It was like a very much like they printed menus for everybody. And he says, I'm sorry, I can't make it out. Then I look on Twitter and it says location Manhattan. So what did you come in the city for that was better than seeing my family? And then I tweeted, you better be getting laid, because that I thought, in that case,
That's the
please.
Only,
Yeah, we know that's
thing
not
better.
happening.
So what was it?
I really should have come, and I feel like a fool for having canceled.
Zach, what were you doing?
I had like nothing important.
Zach, what were you doing?
I was with my friend, and she. I thought that she needed more
Just
time.
I don't
Say it.
care. You know what? I don't care.
Say
It's
it.
too long of an answer.
No, it's not the right answer, because I should have just come, because ultimately I ended the other plans that I thought were going to run over. They didn't run over, and I should have came, and I felt like an imbecile. But then I thought that I had already canceled. I should have come, and I feel bad because, one, regardless of the food, your family is amazing.
Yeah, they loved you.
Loved.
They did. Like, they always thought so highly of you.
And now?
Yeah, it's fine. It's different. Like, it's a different dynamic now. It's a different 2020 will bring you new feelings with my family, but it's okay. I just wanted to know what you were doing. Clearly, it wasn't important.
but now
as long as you regret it.
I very much regret it, and know something, because now there's a lot of decent sized events coming up.
Zach, you're panicking.
Yeah, you said a lot of nothing.
I feel really bad because I love your family on another level, and I really should have come, and I was very stupid, and that's my big regret.
Who would have
from
come
the
if
holiday.
it was Ariana and her
think so,
family?
yeah.
It's okay. I'm not mad. It's how it is, and it's okay. I get it. The Gillies don't do that for you, and it's fine. It's okay. It's actually totally fine. I'm actually totally over it. I'm really glad we got to talk this out. How was your Christmas break? How was your Christmas break?
It was fine. It was.
I mean, your holiday break. Your Hanukkah break.
Thank you for keeping it neutral.
Yeah.
It was fine. It was okay. I spent a decent amount of time with my family.
Right. Me too. Whatever. I don't care. How was your break?
It was nice. It was relaxing. I enjoy being home.
Yeah, you do?
Yeah.
Who's home?
Who's home?
Yeah.
It's home.
No, who? No.
Who?
I meant who is home for you? Like who are the people that are home in your home?
My high school friends.
Cute.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
This Hollywood
Yeah.
thing, I don't fit in here in this whole Hollywood thing. Not for
No,
me,
it's the worst place on earth. Although I have to say, now that I don't live here, I love visiting here. It's my favorite thing. That was my favorite place
What do you?
for 3 days or under. It's my favorite place in the whole world. I love it now when I don't have to be here more than 48 hours.
Do you miss the food?
Yeah, I mean, I miss Crossroads. I miss our vegan options. I'm not even totally vegan, but as far as I can't have any fantastic vegan dairy because I can't have dairy. I don't eat red meat, all this shit. So it's like I don't have any of that in Atlanta. There's little tiny things, but it's not commercialized. It's not, and I just eat when I come here. I literally just hoarded all this food in my body. I was here last weekend, believe it or not. I was just here, and I just ate the entire time. It was just amazing. I just love eating. That's it. I just love eating.
But there's perks to being in Atlanta outside of work, right?
I love Atlanta. Yeah.
Like life perks. I feel like
Yeah.
you've like really
Well, no one in Atlanta cares about anything, so you could. I'm not super famous, but anybody, everything shoots there. Anyone can walk around all day, and really everybody's treated the same. No one's looking for people in LA. Everyone's always looking when people come into a restaurant. Is that somebody? And that just doesn't exist yet in Atlanta. I feel like it will maybe in a couple years, but Atlanta's so cool. The food is great. I wish I could have more of the southern, buttermilk battered cooking down there. I can't, but I do enjoy what I eat, and I have my restaurants. And
you wouldn't dabble into like some, I don't know, traditional Waffle House?
No, I can't. I really can't have dairy. It's not a gag. I can't do it. So I can't do that. Maybe I'll open Liz's vegan Waffle House if we keep getting picked up.
Know something. Out of everybody who's ever been on the show, not only are you the greatest storyteller to ever sit on our couch, but you're one of the most requested guests of all time. And I love with every fiber of my being when I'm out and about and somebody comes up to me and they come up to me to talk about our interviews and they watched all of them.
They're cute. Yeah. It's been so long now. It's been like 8 years.
I know.
Guys, I think this is the 10th one.
This is the 10th interview?
According to my calculations
and there's no alcohol.
Yeah, but are you looking on Goom Radio too? Yeah, there is. Well,
no, I'm talking about Zach Sang's show interviews. I think this is the 10th one.
And there was
but I did do one that's not on YouTube.
That doesn't count then.
Well, I think you might have done another 2 that were taken down from YouTube when I left.
Why? What did I do?
No, it wasn't you. It was me.
Okay.
It always is.
But Victorious is coming up on this 10th anniversary.
Yeah.
Dynasty now picked up for a 4th season.
Can you believe that? That sounded weird.
The question is, can you believe that? Because
No.
I remember when we were
I love it. I just can't. It's 4s. I think we're filming episode 58 right now, or 59. It's 59 hours of Dynasty that I've filmed. It's pretty crazy. It's a crazy show.
And people
show
love
is
it.
bizarre.
Yeah, but why?
Yeah, they love it. It's a crazy, crazy show.
Why do you think people are hooked on it?
Well, I think now more than ever, I think escapist kind of television is super fun. Escapism, and the show is it's so crazy. I mean, everything does line up in a very crazy way, but it really takes your whole mind not in a way where you have to be a mathematician, in a way where you just have to keep some funny facts straight. Like me marrying my cousin, and then now my mom is married to my cousin who I was married to. You don't get that on every TV show. So it's nice that we...
Incest?
I guess what I'm, as I said it out loud, I guess what you're saying is right. I guess we do toy with incest in a way. We're not afraid to go there. I'm not trying to brand Dynasty as the incest show. I guess I just did. We also... Anyway, Dynasty's so popular, and I'm really happy. It's really popular outside of the country. I left the country a couple times over break, and I was like... I found them. I was like, someone has to be watching this. And then the numbers from Netflix are staggeringly great. So I was like, where are these people? And then I left the country, and London was so crazy, and we have a lot of fans in Australia. I mean, all over the world. So that's been wonderful.
Are you going to go to Australia? Can I come?
I'd love to go to Australia. Long flight, but I'll go. I would like to go now, honestly. I'm seeing all these videos of these poor animals, and it's just so sad. I mean, it takes a lot for me to feel anything. And the videos of the koalas holding the people who give them water, holding their hands and holding each other. It's what they're doing is working. I mean, it's effective, showing everyone what it looks like, because they're the sweetest animals in the world, and it's just the saddest thing imaginable. It's horrible.
And they're animals that don't usually interact with humans,
No, but isn't that interesting, though?
They need us.
Yeah.
It's survival.
It's a beautiful thing. It's a horrible thing what's happening to them. It's a beautiful thing to see everyone who's come out and gone into the wreckage and the ruin over there and just help them. And I really wish I could go. I actually really would go. I would go. I would take the flight. I would take the miles. I would. I'm kidding.
I believe you.
I'm kidding, but no.
Because I don't know if you'd go for humans. I think you'd go for animals.
Yeah, I'd go for the fans, but I'd stay for the animals. How about that?
I think that's proper.
It's beautiful over there.
And by the way, as we speak, a lot of American firefighters are going over to Australia to help them fight the blaze. And a lot of those firefighters actually from Australia working for free. They were just cutting funding to all of the firefighters across the country, and it's really tragic, everything that's going on.
You know who else is Australian? Our friend Madison Brown, Miss Hemsworth.
I don't know her.
I also feel like we ruined that for her.
Or did you? I don't know, man. I'm not going to talk about it, but let's just say that interview got us into a lot of trouble, and it made a lot of things happen. Usually, I see how many crazy things have I said on the show for 10 years? No one cares. No one listens. Nothing I say that I want to happen happens. She comes on and says, "I think Liam Hemsworth is fun," and then And then it happens for her, what, a week? Was it like a month later?
Yeah.
Something.
I mean, the turnaround was pretty remarkable.
It was pure
Got to hand it to the
manifestation.
kid. She manifested that.
Yo, sorry. Real quick. If you're like me, you got stuff, lots of stuff you no longer use or maybe you never use, stuff that doesn't spark joy in your life. Now that's a new year. Let's deal with all of it. Come on. Sell it on Macari. I just sold an Xbox. Well, technically I took a few pictures, I added a description, and I uploaded my Xbox to Macari. I am right now waiting to get the notification that somebody wants it. It's an Xbox One. By the way, selling with Macari is hella easy, truthfully. Once I get the notification that somebody wants it, they send me a shipping label. I attach the shipping label onto the thing I'm selling, and then I ship it out. No interaction with a stranger. Macari really makes selling almost anything fast and easy. The app has over 500,000 reviews with an average rating of 4.8 stars. So why not give it a try? Try out Macari. That is Mercari. Macari, the selling app. Wild.
Yeah. That interview is truly cringeworthy. I really can't. That's one I can't watch. That was me at my absolute worst. I mean, I watched that and I'm repulsed at myself. And I guess maybe she and I just together is just a bad combo.
But, I think it's because your relationship is very deep and you do really care about each other.
I don't think it's deep. I think we've spent a lot of time together and we both have very specific personalities and the combo's super, like, it's not like oil and vinegar. It's just something bad and good happens, but it was just really hectic. It was really hectic. And the caffeine.
There's a lot of coffee.
I never had coffee, and she made me this whatever. She bought this coffee for me. I'm sure I paid for it. I'm not sure I paid for it. And it was really bad.
Why don't you really?
It was scary.
How do you
I
stay
lose.
focused?
I can't have it. I don't really eat chocolate. I don't have soda. The caffeine just really, it's crazy what it does to me.
Do you have natural focus? Like when it's time for you to sit down and dissect a script, does that take work? Do you have to like force yourself to do that, or is it?
Yeah, if I have to. Like on the show now, it's not fair or nice to say I sleepwalk through playing Fallon, but she's so in my system at this point. You know, whatever, how many episodes we've done now, 59, whatever I said. I can kind of, unless there's something really new or a new side of her, I can get through it pretty easily and I can read it and see what I have to do. But if it's something new, like there's something I'm working on later today, I'm going to have to quarantine myself and really focus. I know some of the kids take Adderall. I don't do any of that stuff. I don't need caffeine pills. I just need my old brain.
Natural.
I'm old school.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I'm a genius. So when you have an IQ as high as mine, remember I didn't finish high school, you can do things like that without the help from drugs.
What about like Emmys? I believe Dynasty deserves an Emmy nomination of some sort.
I'm kidding. I'd love one. I'd love all of us to have one. I think we should all win in every category. I'll tell you one person who really should win something is our, and we all should. I was just totally kidding. We work really hard in the show there's a reason it keeps getting picked up and we're very thankful. But I mean, Meredith, our costume designer, I mean, the clothes we're wearing, it's really, I don't think people realize how hardcore we go into the fashion of it all. And I think they do notice, but they would really notice if we just showed up in sweatpants one day. They wouldn't watch the episode probably. It plays a huge role. So I hope she wins something. She's fantastic.
That is a really good just kind of tidbit there because my mom brings up the fashion constantly.
Yeah.
And she does talk about how big of a part it is in the show.
Yeah.
But she also keeps reminding me that like it's your show. Do you feel like
I would never.
Would you not say that?
Jankety. I remember coming in here. This was new. Look at this rusty old elbow. Sorry. What about your mom?
It's a rusty old elbow.
Okay, whatever.
You gotta handle it a little bit better.
Your mom likes clothes. What'd you say?
No, my mom is very obsessed with the show, but she does feel like it's primarily Fallon's show. Do you feel that way on set?
No. I mean, there was a time where I was working so much last year that I might have just taken that compliment and be like, well, I'm there sun up to sundown, so probably I'm in a lot of it. It maybe makes a little sense, but at this point, we have so many characters now and so many new characters. They've really divvied everything out, and I'm not working obscene hours anymore. Knock on wood. Maybe 2020 will be worse. It seems like it's going to be a bad year so far, but I think it's a total ensemble moment. There's so many characters. It's crazy. I mean, how could I learn all their names in the cast?
Is it hard?
There's just so many. They just come in, they come out. Hey, buddy. Hey, girl.
Pal number 2.
Yeah.
Does the cast look up to you as one of the leaders, though?
They shouldn't. It's really, they shouldn't. They shouldn't do that.
You are big on cast unity, though. Ever since the show, like back in season 1, I remember meeting your castmates at your house.
Yeah.
You had a barbecue for everybody.
Yeah.
And then just recently, we were all in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Bernie Sanders also made an appearance.
Me, you, Bernie, the Dynasty cast, the usual Saturday night gang. Old Sanders, me and you. And I don't mean old as in his age. I mean like old Zach Sang.
Yeah. He's seasoned. He's been around the block. He's
Seasoned with good spices, though.
totally.
Yeah, we love Bernie.
Amen.
I like Bernie a lot. I think that I like a lot of what he says, and I think it was pretty incredible that we got to meet him at Ariana's show. It was really funny. I didn't know it was going to happen, and then she said it, and I thought she was kidding because it's just so random and it happened so fast. And then it happened, and he gave us like a speech. It was kind of amazing. It was like it was very surreal, and I was in like a hooker outfit.
You were in leather.
I was like, oh my God, Bernie Sanders, it's so nice to meet you. It's so nice to meet you. And I looked down, and I was like, I was like in a patent leather zipper, but the zipper was up. That's a choice I made. I don't know what a pop star wears. So I was like looking at Ari's stuff, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll do this, but in my own way. And I think I had these actual earrings on, so it's like Jersey housewife crazy big gold hoops, and I might have had fishnets or something, and I had
Yes,
like
you
patent
did.
leather like S&M boots on, and I was just like, I wish I was in, like, I wear suits every day of my life. All I ever wear are pantsuits. Today I meet Bernie Sanders and I'm in this crazy. And Ari looked cute, and we were in a very similar thing, and she looked cute, and for some reason I just looked like I was like her, like I ran the brothel. Like I just looked like the mother who counts the money at the end of the night and sends my girls out to work night shifts. Which is fine. I'm not judging that profession. I'm just saying I didn't want to be wearing that when I met Bernie Sanders, but it happened, and I'm very glad I met him. I got a picture with him. You got a picture with him, too.
Oh, yeah, I did. I haven't
Did you
seen
frame
your
it?
picture.
My picture's good. It's with Matt and Ari and Bernie Sanders. Aren't they all?
By the way, you did have a bad...
The internet had a couple funny jokes about that. Did you see? It was meme. They were like doing their little... The kids do memes.
What were they saying?
I don't remember. They're just making... It was just an unlikely grouping of people, so they were making a lot of jokes about it, which I can understand.
You did have about like probably how many pantsuits do you think you have over at the Dynasty Wardrobe
Oh
Center?
God! All I do is I'm like right here with Hillary Clinton. The amount of pantsuits I have, a lot. I have a lot of pantsuits. I love them all.
What have you learned about Fallon between the beginning of the show and now you're going into season 4?
I think she's a lot more domestic and really likes to be wifey than I thought she was, unless this is a new trait she's picked up from being with Liam, the guy she's with now for so long. I thought she was much more obsessed with just like succeeding and owning businesses, and she is, but it's really been sidelined since she's kind of been with Liam, and I think it's because she's always wanted a family, and she's finally feeling happy. So that part of her that's so ruthless and angry that a lot of the fans really love is kind of softened because she's softer now from being in love with this guy.
Which is surprising, right? Because if I get my character straight, that's the same character that Fallon got into a relationship with for business.
That's right. She literally paid him to marry her, I believe. Yeah. Oh, no, not I believe. That is what happened. She paid him to marry her. Yeah, Adam's funny because Adam Huber was supposed to do maybe like 2 episodes. So I was like, I don't need to learn his name. I'll figure it out. I'm not like that, by the way. I'm nice. But I was really tired, and I think I had the flu, and they're like, here's this guy, and he's in 2 episodes. And I was like, great, I'm not going to get invested. Like, 2 episodes, what's your favorite color? Where do you live? Oh, my God, isn't LA funny? And then I don't care. But then he kept, like, hanging out, and I was like, God, I kept saying to the cast, I was like, yo, he's in more episodes. They like this guy. And then now he's been in,
he's still around.
He's a regular, and he's been in almost all the episodes I've been in. So, that's a testament to young actors when they come on a show and it says possible recurring or guest star maybe 3. If they really like you, look at him. He's probably on his like 40th episode or something by now.
And he is so proud of it because he brought that up. He's a really nice guy.
He's the best. I love Adam.
I bonded with him at your house.
I love working with him. He takes it so seriously, which he should. Every actor should. I'm just an sometimes. So like I'll see him preparing or like Liam's a writer, so he'll be writing notes. He's probably gonna kill me for saying this, and I'll be like, "Are you writing like Liam's thoughts like for the scene? Or is this like preparation?" Meanwhile, why should I ever like badger someone on doing an extra special job anyway?
They're going above and beyond.
And I'm literally sitting there like just eating like fucking Lay's potato chips That's the other thing. I have all these sex scenes, and the guys are just always like not eating for days, and like just they bring like sandbags and stuff. I don't know about working out, but they do.
On?
Yeah, apparently it works. And I literally sit there because all I have to worry about it's like, are my boobs the same size today? I think we're fine because I always like Fallon's sex outfit. I always wear a slip that comes to here, so all I have to worry about is this little area and that my boobs are having a good day, which they usually are. So I don't have to. So I just eat all day. Like I don't care. And they're on the floor and they're doing all these elaborate stretches and crunches, and I'm just like, oh my god, I could never, and I could probably never date an actor for that reason because. Going out to eat, you just want to have a burger with your dude. I don't know, for me, an Impossible Burger. And they're like, I can't. It's celery tonight. I was like, that's crazy. No, they have to do it, though. I mean, it's their job. I'm just saying.
You want something.
Food is really important in my life. It's like French bulldogs, and it's like food. I mean, I think you can probably agree with me.
Oh, I'm right. We're
Same
very
exact
much.
order.
Totally.
Yeah.
You go.
Well, I didn't know you had a lot of sex scenes.
Oh.
Are you kidding? There's one.
I have a lot of sex scenes. I do, but you don't on CW. It's not. They're not like sex scenes. They're not like. You can't do
scenes.
so many things. You can't see an ass crack and a butt cheek can't move. There can be no thrusting. You can't moan. You can't breathe weird. Like it's so you're basically just like Ken and Barbie. Or my favorite. I had to do this the other day. Post-coital, like I just don't do anything. I was with Adam and he did it. So he's like, and I was just like, I think I went, like that was the best I could come up with. And I was just like, I don't know when I was like, what am I? Wow! Oh my God!
No, that's.
Like, when have you ever? I'm not like when have you ever been like, whoa, gee whiz after you have sex? They play it up. I know it happens, but really it happens in a very subtle way. And then maybe you go like order food or you go to sleep. On TV, it's like this whole like you fall back into bed and you're like out of breath for like the whole scene. Like, and why no one even has. Why would you have a complicated conversation right after you have sex too? It doesn't add up. So I'm trying to get that taken out of movies and TV. That's going to be my charity. It should be about the Australian wildfires, but it's about that.
You've been looking for a mission?
That's it. I found it. It's that. No, it's just so funny. It just makes me laugh so much. I just think it's the silliest thing in the world.
I thought that was a very Fallon sex noise. Very judgmental, but also satisfied. You know?
Not on the phone. It would be this.
Yeah.
No, it's good. I loved it. It was fun. Yeah, thank you. It was so fun. You can go now. That's what it would be. That's like the real life.
Dan,
version.
is this your reality? Do you feel like you've heard these noises?
No, Dan makes pancakes. He has them sleep over and he makes them flapjacks in the morning. And you melt the butter before you put it on the pancakes.
Are you interested? Are you interested?
No, I'm okay, but I'm just guessing what your life is. And I'm happy for you.
Do you know he spent $2.71 on his electricity bill?
$3.71.
I can come fix that.
It's fine. I just don't like it. I know it's so weird. I just don't like it.
I'll make sure there's a new one for the next
It's
time.
like right in my face. How did that happen? How'd you do that?
I just don't use electricity. I'm saving the planet.
So, okay, yeah. Oh my God, if I had a kid. No, I'm like, that's good, by the way. Like, we should save the planet. But if I had a kid that sat in the dark all day and was like, Mom, the environment, I'd be like, you're being crazy. You need light. What the are you doing? Okay, that's fine. Okay.
He doesn't own a single lamp.
You don't own any, you use all overhead lighting.
But
Oh, no. I turn the flashlight on my phone on, and then if you put it over like a clear cup with water, it lights up the room. That's when you need it. Other than that, I just don't use lights.
That's. Are you on like Raya or like Bumble?
No. Should I?
You should say, Dan, don't even worry about a last name. I don't use lights, / I don't believe in light. And they say like man of darkness or something, at man of darkness.
See, it's mysterious. Now you're interested.
I don't think I'm interested. I'm horrified. I love dark. No one loves dark more than that. I love dim lighting. I love warm lighting. Like this, it's fine. We'll see how it looks when it comes out, but
You'll probably
really
complain.
Yeah, I'll probably complain. But you know what? I came in here looking how I look. So at the end of the day, what am I going to say to you guys? You know, change my face? That's on me. That's on me and my wallet if I feel like going there. Someone said to me the other day, you want to die? I was doing this thing, and they're gonna know who they are because it's a very specific thing. But I was getting a mold done of my face for something, like for the prosthetics things. You know, I've had to do this weirdly a lot now. And they're like, no, make all kinds of faces. They're like, yeah, all kinds of faces. Yeah, stretch your face. I was just like, I know it's hard with the Botox, and I literally was like, You know it's hard with the Botox. And I was like, and so then I made the most distorted, like to prove. So I just fucked myself. Like I made the most like Jim Carrey, like my eyebrow was like up here. I was so pissed. I was like, because I'm really one of the like last. And if I had Botox, I would come on here and drink water, let it spill out of my mouth. Oh my God, it'd be the funniest thing in the world. I would own it. I don't care.
Truth.
I don't give. If I came in here, I got my my boobs done. I'd be like, check this out. Jack punch them. It would be funny. I got nothing. So when it's like calling your kid at like oh, you're such a drunk in high school when he hasn't had his first drink yet. He's like, wow, then maybe I should just go. If that's what you think of me, maybe I should just go do it.
But is it not a compliment that you look so good?
I stay out of the sun. See, I don't believe in natural light. You don't believe in light.
No.
Artificial light. I don't believe in natural light.
I like natural light when I'm sitting inside. I don't like to be outside because it's bad for your skin.
Dude, you have one little window. That's not like a big...
You've never been to my apartment.
Why?
I don't let anybody in there.
I'm so scared. How many like little children are chained up in your basement or we're in LA, your closet? If it's under 4, we'll talk privately. But if it's over 4, you have to tell us and we have to call the cops.
It's under 4 then. We'll talk afterwards.
Are they mild-mannered? Ugh, if we find out he actually is, what is...
I don't know what he is.
Oh.
It's a great mystery. It's just this weird dark gray. But back to you not liking natural sunlight. You are famous for hats. And there's a story that
I was famous for hats. Then one of my best friends in Atlanta says, I never trust a girl who wears a hat every day. I said, oh, you have no idea where I came from. Like, that's all
You loved hats.
I love hats.
I remember this one moment so vividly. It might have been like 8 years ago, 7 years ago. I don't know. But we were sitting at Ariana's house, and there was this girl.
Which one? Just by number.
It was just an apartment.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And we were sitting there playing a game, I think Cards Against Humanity, and there was just some
Game's been around a while.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Some random girl was there and was like, I love your hat. Where did you get it? And you're like, I don't remember. And the girl goes, you're only saying that because you don't want me to buy the hat. I know.
Who was it?
We don't know her. She was like a friend of a friend of a friend that just happened to be there.
This is probably how that conversation went. I was probably talking to someone, then you say the thing.
Hey, where'd you get your hat?
Oh, I don't know. That's probably how I said it, so she could tell that I didn't want to talk to her.
And then she was like, "Oh, you
actually don't know though. If I'm being totally honest, I know the hat that it was, and I ran it over with my Mini Cooper actually in the end, and it flattened it, and it lost its shape, and I had to throw it out, and I had no money. I couldn't buy a new one. It's actually really sad. That's fine now.
You haven't driven since your Mini Cooper.
Oh no! I drive all the time on set. I've begged them. I said, "Don't have me drive." I had kids in a minivan the other day.
Wait, what?
I said, "Don't do it. It's not worth it." They're like, "No, do it. Can you drive?" I'm like, "Maybe, but I haven't tried it in 5 years." They only, they have you drive just a little bit. You're supposed to be like finishing a drive always.
Mm-hmm.
Again, a film and TV thing, and you're always like, whoa. Like as if anyone finishes it's like not a thing. Again, like once it's another thing that's not a thing. Like, hey, what's going on? It's so stupid. So I had kids in the car and I drove a minivan. I popped a tire on a Porsche. Porsche? What do you call it? Porsche? I don't know. I don't like, well, no, maybe I'll get like a huge endorsement from them. I love them actually. I just remembered. But they're a little low to the ground and they scare me a lot.
Oh, the sports cars. But they have the Cayenne. That's beautiful.
Okay.
It's like a truck.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
You would like that. And it's safe.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think so.
How'd you pop the tire?
Okay, so they were lining the car up for me in the front of Carrington Manor, the manor of our house, like the real house. It has these columns with really massive square bases, and they reset the car every time. First time, you'd think I was a professional, incredible stunt driver. You're like, oh, that's the world's best. Like that's Daytona. That's a major thing I just saw. Is that right for cars? Daytona 500?
Yes.
Oh my God, I know everything. But the next time they reset it, I turn it and it goes, and I literally was just like, it's over. Like, it's over. I feel so bad. And I saw all the crew just started to scatter, and then some were laughing because they know, like, me and how I can't drive cars. And yet they put me in, like, a really expensive car, so it's kind of not my fault. And I just popped the tire. Amazing, right?
Yeah. So is there somebody on set?
Tiny little corner. It was like a pressure thing. And then someone said those tires in those really nice cars, not defending myself. I messed up somehow.
No, they're fickle.
They pop really easily. My friend popped a
sports car. They're
their sports car, right?
Low to the ground.
Yeah.
I know the tire situation over there. I don't know. I did a lot of research on a Porsche one time.
Oh, cool.
Are you planning on getting one? You have no money.
No.
What is with this? I have no money. Are you okay, Zach?
I'm doing okay.
Someone hand me my bag. Zach, do you need some money? Do you need some cash, sweetheart? What are you eating today?
Thanks,
Well,
Aunt
we're going
Liz.
to lunch. I'll pay for your meal. Poor thing. Zach, what happened?
I'm doing okay.
Oh, Zach.
It's okay.
People are going to feel too uncomfortable to listen to you on the radio if they know that you're poor.
Or am I just like them?
I understand, like, relatable, but you're not like them because you talk to celebrities all day. So then it just makes them feel complicated. Now I'm not a celebrity, so I can talk to you as a friend and say, are you okay?
I'm doing okay.
You have a very nice apartment.
I'm doing fine. I'm figuring it out. Life is okay, really.
I feel like you offered to rent my house for a good sum of money recently, too. So I guess I'm just a little confused.
I did really want to rent your house, and I still do. So we'll talk
Yeah,
about
I
it.
guess I just totally don't get it. But it's fine. Yeah, amazing.
We'll
It's
talk.
fine. Nothing's adding up, but you know what? Nothing ever does.
It never does. I'm really sorry. Real quick, if you're considering going back to school, ask yourself the following questions. Do you need the flexibility to take classes on your schedule? Do you have college credits that you need transferred? Do you want to earn a quality degree from a world-renowned university? If you answered yes to any of those questions, Arizona State University is the perfect school for you. Arizona State University offers over 200 highly ranked degree programs, 100% online. You can get the same degree that you would on campus from anywhere in the country and on your schedule. Plus, ASU Online accepts most transfer credits. For more information, text my name, Zach, to 35517. Learn for yourself. While the Wall Street Journal ranks ASU 5th in the nation for producing the best qualified graduates, and why 87% of ASU grads get recruited for jobs only 90 days after graduation. Learn to succeed, learn to grow, learn to thrive at Arizona State University. To learn more about ASU online degree programs, text Zach to 35517, ZACH to 35517.
I watched Age of Adeline on the plane. What?
What's that?
Have you seen that? Blake
No.
Lively Can't Age. It's really old. It's from years ago. That's it. I just wanted to let you guys know that I watched that on the plane. And I'm watching The Circle on Netflix.
Oh, love it.
Oh my
love
God.
it. Love it. Love it. So good.
I'm obsessed. I thought it was the worst thing I'd ever seen. I knew it was going to be, but I was so stressed. I was like, let's get The Circle going. And then I was like, I don't care. And then all of a sudden something happened. And I was like, I've never cared about any people more than these people in this house.
You're so right.
And I love what's his name? Are you actually watching
Yes.
it? Chris?
Oh my God, he's great.
He's like, message chat. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry to hear that kiss face emoji, hashtag hurt, hashtag I feel you, girl, send. They all have these crazy things, and it made me think, like, if I had to say my text messages out loud, wouldn't it be so weird? And I get why they did that, so it's not boring. So it's not like just them like this all day, and you hear it out loud, but it's just amazing. And the guy pretending to be the girl.
Oh. But by the way, there's a couple catfish in there? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's using his girlfriend's picture.
His girlfriend's picture.
How ridiculous.
It's so funny.
You guys got to watch his show. It's essentially like real life social media, and it's 8 people that like rate popularity against each other. If that makes any sense.
It's fun. I like it.
Yeah.
I love a little reality TV, though.
Oh,
It's where I'm headed. Let's be honest.
Is that next for you?
I hope not and assume so.
Dancing with the Stars, here you come.
No, I can't dance. Not even in a funny TV way. It wouldn't even be funny. Unless there are people out there who are looking to cast me in a musical, in which case I'm a very good dancer, and I've been dancing for 10 years. Ballet, tap, and jazz. I'm a triple threat.
By the way, do you ever really think about what's coming next? Because you've been in this
I
one
do,
show
and then the
for a
show
long
gets picked
time.
up, and then I sideline it.
Yeah, so what? Because really, you find out with everybody else if the show's going to get picked up.
I found out on whatever deadline. Yeah, I found out this week.
So-
It came out. I was looking at koala videos, which is all I've been doing, and then it came up, and I was like, guys, check it out.
What, did you have a plan for what could have been next?
I think the next thing I'm going to do, hopefully, the next big project, if I do TV after this or a film after this, but mostly TV, I would like to create it. So that's where I'm headed now. I have some ideas. I think they'll have a musical element, and that's what I'm focusing on now.
Hell yeah.
I like control too much, I think.
And do you feel like you have a respectful relationship with the people who create Dynasty?
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
And
I
you
do.
have from day one. I remember meeting
Well,
the
everyone
writer.
changed. A lot of new people have come in. Our show, bless its heart, recasts and rehires people like crazy for no reason in particular. It's just there's a big turnaround on our show. But everyone that I have worked with and everyone I'm working with now, they're all smart and talented, and they know how to make this show work. And I have a good relationship with them. And there's a lot of singing this year, which has been wonderful. There's a lot of singing to come. We're doing a lot of musical stuff.
Is that per your request?
I think we did a little bit of it, and the fans really liked it, and so it's a combination of they know I like it and the fans like it. So there's and I think that the network really likes it. I mean, look at Riverdale; it's a musical.
I keep forgetting that they've turned that show into a musical.
It's a musical. It's a musical. It's crazy. So
do you like that as somebody who
Yeah,
comes from
it keeps
Broadway?
it fresh. Do I like Riverdale's musical or do I like?
Just the idea that any show at any moment in time
Sure.
of its life could be a musical.
I think if it makes sense or it makes no sense and it's funny, then yeah. If it makes half sense, then I'm kind of like, do I care? You know what I mean? Like if it's just people like, I think in our show it always kind of has to make sense. Like it has to come out of a storyline naturally. Like we had a musical episode this year and there was a gas leak. And Fallon hallucinated, and she hallucinated that everyone was singing to her, which is cute.
That's
So,
great.
Yeah, it was sweet. I liked it. I had a lot of fun. Yeah, it was great.
They've really gone far with the show. From you playing Nicolette Sheridan, playing your mother, to the
And now
Wizard of
Elaine's on the
Oz.
show, my old buddy. Can you
That's
believe?
a full circle moment.
Full circle. They were casting Alexis again, and I was like, from day one I've just been like, Elaine is awesome, and I've worked with her, and she's beautiful and talented and funny, and she plays a fantastic as I do, and I was like, come on, just do it, and they did it, and she's really she's had a lot of fun, and we were all hanging out last night, and she's so close with the cast, and they were all dancing, and it was really fun. It's cute.
Can we talk about being on a show where there is this flexibility and freedom to just recast characters? Like even how you guys recasted Crystal, right? Like the first Crystal dies, but then it's essentially the real Crystal.
And then now it's just we just replace the actress.
Yeah.
Into the same role. It's crazy. I guess you could always do it. I guess if you have the balls, you can do anything. That's kind of, we just do it. And I think people not respect, but they like that about our show, that you never know what to expect. So that's fun.
Every time you change out a character, do you feel like you need to explain why you're doing it in terms of the story, right? So Elaine comes in, but like you played Nicolette Sheridan playing your mom. So like people, a lot of times, like my mom didn't even know at first.
That it was me?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet.
So with this, do you need to explain that within the story?
No. We're in season 4. It's kind of like get with the program or watch Ozark. Which is great. I watched Ozark. So good.
What do you think about some of the celebrity fans? Because the Puth brothers hit me up. They've been binge watching your show.
The Puth brothers watch the show.
Do
you know who else watches the show? Sophia Richie. All she does is post my face on her Instagram.
Really?
Isn't that random? My friends who are cool and follow like the Kardashians and people. I don't know why that's my barometer of cool, but to me I'm like I don't follow any of them because I've never met them and I don't know. Maybe I should follow them right now. But I think of like Sophia Richie's dating Scott Disick, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So if she's watching me. And it's like on a huge projector. Is that in Scott Disick's room?
Maybe the house.
So does Scott watch it?
He could.
He must hate it. He must hate me.
You're one step away from Scott Disick. How does that make you feel?
That's honestly the whole reason I got into show business. I'm just so thankful.
It's been years.
I'm really glad that she's watching it though, and she posted on her story. I think that's really nice that she's giving it the thumbs up, the cool thumbs up. Like I'm cool. This show's cool. Check out this show, unless there's fine print like you guys. This show's the biggest joke. Liz is the worst actress. I know you don't know who that is, Liz Gillies. Don't worry. It's Lindsay Lohan, but it's not. It's a whole thing. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. And the Puth brothers, back to them.
Yeah, Charlie Puth and
Such a hard
Stephen
name to
Puth.
say. I'm so sorry.
They're from New Jersey.
How funny.
Yeah,
and he has a brother. Didn't even know that.
Yeah, he's a singer too.
No way.
Yeah.
And they're watching it.
Yeah, they've
They
been
like
posting
it?
about it. Yeah, Steven actually hit me up about it.
What do you say?
Wow.
That
Do
he
you want to
loved
sing
you.
on the show?
I'll connect the two of you,
Great.
the three of you.
Oh, beautiful.
I'm sure you want another friend, right?
I'm at my max with friends, but maybe a guest star would be so great. No, I that's very sweet. That's awesome.
What do you need to do to get a producer credit on this show?
I don't know. We'll find out. I don't know. I think by next year, I think that would be a nice thing. But there's also, again, there's a million of us, and it's a coveted thing.
Well.
It would ruffle a lot of feathers, and I don't really know if I want to do that. We'll see. If it makes sense, I would love to do it, but don't want to rock the boat too much.
You got to deliver a big celebrity guest star that's not Matt Bennett,
I want to get Matt on the show. Matt wants to play a clumsy waiter.
That's perfect
It's
for
like,
him.
whoa, he can't hold the tray. The loaves of bread are falling on all of us. I said, Matt, that's great. I actually got him a role once it was like a funny little, it would have been a cameo where he's kind of like my assistant for the day. And then he turned it down. It's like, Matt, we just talked about this. I've gotten a lot of people roles that they like said they wanted to do to my face. I think it was a scheduling conflict, not with Matt. Matt turned it down. I don't know what Matt's trip was that week. I think his team might have turned it down for him. We were new, I get it. But at this point,
come on.
we should have everyone on the show. Meryl Streep. That's it.
Hillary Clinton.
Meryl Streep.
Yeah, you can stop there.
That's it.
So, not Matt Bennett. I can't believe he
We
turned that
all
down.
hung out in Atlanta. That's right.
Yeah.
I barely saw you. That was crazy, right?
Yeah, it was wild because you were working. I had to work from Atlanta, and the show was unbelievable.
It was crazy.
To be in the audience that night, it was like a tiny little Victorious reunion. It was Liz, it was Matt, it was Ari, Dan Schneider was there, Bernie Sanders was there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the regular,
Just the crew.
breakfast bunch.
Just the normal.
It was really
group of
fun.
people.
I had never, ever sang or performed for an audience that size before. I think it was 20. Was it 20,000 or something?
Something like that.
I'm not saying that now. Like, was it 20,000? I literally don't know the number. I think it was 20,000.
Yeah, give that a goog.
It's okay. It's really not that important.
Yeah,
There were a lot of people that we don't care. It was a lot of people. There were a lot of people, and we had like a 20-minute sound check, and I went in there and they put. I had never used in-ears before, so they put the in-ears in, and then I was like, I can't hear anything. I was like, I can't hear anything. And then she's like, it's okay. You're gonna hear me, and you're gonna hear like a click. And you can hear a little of the track. And so I couldn't hear. It's a trip because, everyone has their own cocktail that they put in there. I don't have a preference because I've never used them before. I've only ever sung with monitors or amps. I usually, when I sing jazz or whatever, it's, maybe thousands, but low thousands, and or
Not an arena.
no. And there's a delay.
Yeah.
And you can't hear the screaming, and you hear yourself like you're in a recording studio. And it was like an acid trip. I've never done acid, but I assume it's the exact same feeling as performing at the State Farm Arena for the first time and singing "Give It Up," a song
So
you sang when you were
beautiful.
15 the last time. The two of us, it's such a hard song. So I came out there, and then I saw Matt with his guitar because he did "I Think You're Swell." I was like, "What is going on? This is so crazy." And then I saw him, and then I gave him a look like an earnest moment between us because we really don't have those very often. I gave him like a hug, but neither of us could hear each other because we had the things, and we were like, "What?" And then I went up. And then, Ari's super chill. She doesn't like move a ton all the time. And that's because
so
she's smart.
natural. Yeah.
I walked out there hopping, which is something I make fun of my dad for doing. My dad like hops all the time when he dances. And I'm like, Dad, oh my God, stop. And I walk out there and I start doing this dumb hop thing as if I'm at a children's birthday party in a mascot costume. And then I'm like, oh. And then it's just like, it never ends. That sounds like, oh, I can't have it if I don't get what you want. I was like, who wrote this? Who wrote this? Why is this happening? What are we doing right now? This is so crazy. And then she's chilling. She's just like, it's chill.
Yeah.
It's calm. I'm like, I'm so calm for me. I'm freaking out. So it was good. It totally worked out by the grace of God.
It was so
But it's crazy. If you listen to the last
phenomenal.
note, I literally, my breath left my body because I was going off of the same one breath as before I walked on the stage because I was hopping the whole time, but I still don't get why I was doing that. So I was like, good night. And then I went away and then I go, yeah. And then I literally, she goes, and then I was like, I don't know what that was. And then we hugged and I went backstage and I was like, does anyone have a video and can I listen to the last note? And then I would listen to it back. I go, yeah. So literally a spirit inhabited both of our bodies. And it was something else. I don't know what happened. It was like Satan's voice came through me.
There's an isolated recording of that somewhere.
Yeah. I've heard it. It's good.
You like it?
It's good.
I thought it was so great.
It's good. It's
It was
crazy.
a special
It
moment.
was a special night. Everyone was there. It was such a trip. It was so crazy. And it was also, I had just seen Fleetwood Mac and Pink and John Mayer there. Like, it's just so weird. Why are you laughing at John Mayer? It's funny.
No, it's so cool.
It's kind of funny, I guess.
Well,
He didn't play his old stuff, really. What? Are you
he
asking about that?
doesn't do that.
Well, no, actually. He just played, right? He just played Continuum somewhere top to bottom. I was like, not my show.
Yeah, and he'll throw in a couple old songs depending on the night. No, it's just wild to think that like all of those people and then Ari
I know.
and then
I know.
obviously you and Matt
And
hitting
the
that same
craziest
stage.
is that right before the whole thing started, to get the crowd pumped, they play music, obviously, and they played the Victoria's theme song, and they didn't know we were there, and they lost it.
People
And I was like,
freaked
oh my
out.
God, they love it because it's so big on Netflix now. I don't think I've seen you since that. It's crazy.
Dude,
It's
Netflix
crazy.
in your life
Yeah.
has given massive amounts of attention to the shows that you've been on. Like, Dynasty's success is really in part due to Netflix. Is that accurate?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's entirely. I think entirely. It's not. It's like it's just math. It's entirely due to Netflix, and now Victorious being on Netflix. I mean, it's just I get recognized now for Victorious more than I did when it first aired, when it was in its prime.
Whoa.
I really do. It's bizarre, but now they're older too, so it's not like I'll avoid
Yeah.
Toys R Us. Now it's like
Everywhere.
everywhere. It's really crazy. So if I wear combat boots all the time in my life. So if I wear like leather pants and combat boots, they're like Jade. But then so I'm like, okay, maybe don't do that. But then if I wear anything remotely nice or fashionable, they're like Fallon. So I'm just like, so I guess what's left is I guess I can borrow your clothes maybe.
My clothes would be lucky to be on your body.
Oh, honey.
What's the most challenging part you've ever taken on?
Mother. I'm just kidding. The role of a mother to my son Otis. You didn't get the joke. I just fell off you, but it's fine. Yeah, honestly, being his mother and his guardian, my French Bulldog son. Don't you think that's the hardest role you've taken on?
Totally.
I know.
There was one moment.
Because they're not dogs. It's a different thing.
They are.
It's a baby. There's a baby boy.
There was a moment where his spine got swollen, my dog Lou, and he hurt himself.
What?
And
why did it get swollen?
He jumped off the stairs or something wrong.
They don't. Their bodies don't make sense. They're made by science.
Totally. They are bred out of cruelty.
Yeah,
and
it's not good.
They can't breathe.
My guy can breathe a little bit, but you can get a surgery for him, and it's totally not a big deal. They just open up the little breathing.
Did Otis get it?
He didn't have to.
I got it.
Otis is also, I don't know if you've seen him lately, he's massive in a way that French Bulldogs aren't. I hope he's a French Bulldog at this point because he's this long.
Yeah, he's longer.
And he's big. I don't get
and he
it.
has wiry coat that's a little bit different.
Yep. Maybe he's a porcupine. I actually don't know. I want to do a 23 and dog. What do you call it? 23 and wolf? What is it? I'm not making this up. There's one for dogs. I think it's like $200.
Yeah.
It's like a lot. I was like, what do I have to do?
You have to like.
I all of a sudden got really cheap. I was like, ew, I don't want to do that. Like, I'd do it for $10, but like 200 I was like, I don't care that much. Even if it came back like half human, I'd be like, I'm good. That seems like a lot.
Swab an area of his body.
That's like 10 Impossible Burgers I could be having right now.
No, but I looked
That's
at.
not the right math. I know. I don't want to talk about it.
I looked at my dog Lou. We were in the vet, and I go, I'm crying, and I'm like, dude, if you need to get wheels, I am committed to you forever.
100%.
And I made like I was like, whatever it takes, because he couldn't walk, and he was crying, and he wasn't eating. I really thought in that moment, like,
there's
he
nothing
wasn't
worse.
gonna recover.
I would be like, take my spine. That's the problem. I know for a fact if Otis ran towards a car, I would jump. I would accidentally, because of course I never would want to like lay down my life for Otis, but I knew I would accidentally. And then I'd be up down in hell, and I'd be like, oh my God, and I'd be like, excuse me, at the front desk of hell. I'd be like, excuse me, why am I here? And I'd be like, you actually ran in front of a car to save your 4-year-old French Bulldog. I'd be like, I was afraid you were going to say that. Okay, thank you. That's fine. Do I just sit on the hot lava rock? That's fine. I'll go do that. Who else is here? And then I'd be like, Matt, what are you doing here? But it would be something really bad. Okay. Yeah, I get it. He sleeps next to me. His head is on a pillow. He holds the sheets and he sleeps next to me.
He's a human.
He's a human. And he goes like this to me. And I say, what, baby? And he's like, nothing. I just love you. And I'm like, I love you too. You're the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Have you thought about getting another Frenchie?
No. Ironically, no, I haven't. I can't even have a baby until he is, I'm not going to say, until he's.
Until he's passed on?
No, because you know what? You can't do anything when you have dogs. And I have 3, and you can't travel unless you have like I flew out my old dog sitter from LA to dog sit the dogs in Atlanta, okay? I flew her out on top of
Liz.
I know, man.
Liz.
I know.
Liz.
It's Christmas, you know? Also in Atlanta, like in LA, you're like, oh my God, I need someone to watch my house or my dogs. Yeah, I need someone to watch my house or my dogs. Let me ask someone. And someone's like, oh, like for Christmas. And they're like, oh, I don't believe in anything. Like, let me do it. Like, I don't believe that there is a God. And I'm like, oh my God, amazing. Do you even celebrate the commercial part of it? And they'll be like, no, like I don't believe in anything, not even myself. And I'm like, oh my God, amazing. That's everyone in LA. In Atlanta, I'll be like, oh my God, is there any way you could watch them over holiday break? And they'd be like, I'm sorry, are you talking about Jesus' birth month? And I'm like, gotcha. Moving on.
So you can't find dog sitters?
No, it's really for Christmas, I'm saying.
Got it.
Even Hanukkah. They're like the month that I light my menorah? I don't think so. Try again.
So you fly a human being
Nothing
out.
wrong with any of that, but they really are very, it's LA, you can find someone weird in LA.
Oh, totally. Because there's
see what happens.
A
The dogs
lot
will be
of
fine.
lonely people here that have given up a lot of their past rituals. Daniel's one of the many. I mean, by the way,
But then I was like, oh, bring your family to the house and celebrate Christmas at the house.
Oh,
It's like
wow.
a nice house. And then they'll be like, that's weird. The house that I've had all my holiday traditions at my whole life, leave there. I'm like, I'm good, actually. We're good.
By the way,
I don't want this conversation to happen anymore.
By the way, I was watching again. I'm behind on Dynasty because it's a normal thing. But it's only up to season 2 on Netflix right now, so I got to catch up.
And you don't have cable?
No. But my mom's been catching up on cable. She's been staying locked in.
Your mom should start hosting these interviews because maybe it's fine. Honestly, I didn't come here to talk about Dynasty.
Well,
Dynasty's promoting itself. I'm kidding. It's not. We don't do any press for it.
I wanted to bring up the shower scene. Because there was a dream, right? You were in the shower.
Yeah, it's just so old. But yeah, let's talk about it.
So
Someone's
old.
watching it maybe in some country for the first time, so let's talk about it.
Which, by the way, is very common, right? Because everybody's tapping into that show at different stages of it because it's so easy to binge.
The shower scene where with the 2 men?
Yeah, it's a dream.
Yeah, it's a dream. Yeah, I'm in the shower with 2 men. Just like my parents always hoped for my acting career. Yeah, that's it. That's really all that happens. I have a dream. We shot it for about 3 hours, and they used 3 seconds of it. I always wonder where the footage goes.
What? So you really spent 3 hours in that shower?
Yeah, it was like a penthouse at the W, and it was just me and Adam and Rob, and we were all making out in the shower, and then the camera guy's in a bathing suit with us in the shower. He's kind of like loneliest guy at the orgy with like eating grapes by himself in the corner, if you think about it. Kind of sad.
What are you wearing?
I was wearing like a bandeau. Do you know what a bandeau is?
That's like the flesh color
It's a
thing?
flesh colored thing that has no straps, and it's like cotton, and then like a little whatever. It didn't look even like no one felt good in there. They're awful. I mean, sex scenes are awful. They're awful, or they're funny, or I'll say something really like I'll pretend like if we're like I'll say to Adam right before we roll, I'll be like, remind me to talk to you later. I found something out. I'm pretty upset about it, but I'll tell you later. They'll be like, action. I'm like, wait, hold on. And then I'll say horrible things to freak him out, and then they'll I'm just messing with him.
Is that something you do? Is that one of the things you do to kind of keep this fresh and fun?
It doesn't need to be kept fresh because it's not a real relationship, but to keep it light.
Yeah.
Because if it came out there like scary and like shaking and horny, like what's scarier than that? No one does that. It's like I'm like a programmed machine. I actually, what's so funny? I made out with McLovin for a project that never aired.
Wait.
I remembered this earlier today. I was watching. He's in that new movie with Carey Mulligan. Christopher Mintz-Plasse, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And I was like, I made out with that guy. I can't place where, but it wasn't real life. This happens to me a lot. And I'm like, I know it didn't happen from Liz, but it happened. And then I remember I did like an episode of a TV show that never aired, and I made out with him when I was like 18.
Is it the FX show?
No, I don't remember what it was called. Isn't that funny? Long time ago. I've been doing this a long time, Zach. So have you.
Isn't that weird to think about?
Yeah.
How do you keep it fresh? Because, do you get bored? Because I kind of get bored of this sometimes.
Yeah, of course. Very bored.
So,
I'm being very honest with you.
Yeah.
My stomach, do you hear it? I haven't eaten since I woke up at 6 a.m. East Coast time. It literally just went like this. Help! I was like, you can't right now. That's crazy. Sorry. Yeah, I get very bored. Very bored. The music helps. Physical comedy helps. I've been having some scenes with children in the show. That always helps because you can't be a bad person around them.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't because their parents are there too. So it's like I walking out, kicking my heels and complaining and cursing all day when there's like a sweet, fresh-faced young actor who's like just so thrilled to be on the set and it's like pure. You just don't feel like doing it. So you end up saying things like, what did I say to him the other day? I said, okay, I'm going to name animals and you're going to tell me which ones you'd be friends with or not. And he's like, okay. So we did that for like 20 minutes. And it's actually nice versus what I was going to do. It's like, I can't believe I'm still here, man. This is so unfair. And this I was like, hippo. And he's like, no way. I was like, but if it's your friend too and it doesn't hurt you, he's like, all right, maybe. Like we did it for like hours. I held 3 babies this year. I've never held a baby in my life. I held 3 this year. None of them mine.
So does that make you feel anything?
No, but I'm amazed that I'm kind of good at it. And guess why?
Why?
Because it's the same as a French bulldog. I do all the same stuff. They're like, the baby's crying. I'm like, and they're like, where'd you learn? I'm like, my French bulldog has the same formation of a body.
Yeah.
He has a big head with a warm face and a little chunky midsection and little arms and legs, just like all he likes to do is go on his back. I'm like, you want me to do? I'll do anything with this baby. I just realized I can have a kid tomorrow. I had a French bulldog. I'm fine.
You're prepared.
Yeah.
Physically, it's a lot.
What do you mean, having a baby?
Yeah, carrying a child to term.
Hiring someone to carry your child, it's so much. I'm kidding. I won't do that. I'll carry the baby. Because I could just. I'll never come back from it though. You know what I mean? Like, because I don't work out now. Can you imagine my pale, like, not toned body after a child, and then I don't work out then?
No, because
it'd be horrible. I'm gonna do it, but it's gonna be so bad.
The food right now is.
I was watching Mommy Dearest, and somebody's like, "That's gonna be you," and I was like, "Oh my god, I hope not." Have you seen it?
I've only seen parts.
She wakes her up in the middle of. I mean, it's such a, like she has a bad day, so she puts on her gown and goes outside and starts weeding the garden, and then she has an axe and she starts cutting down trees at 3:00 in the morning, and the kids are crying, and she keeps the little one in a harness attached to his bed, and I'm like, maybe you don't know. Parenting's hard. I'm not gonna judge it.
You don't
I'm not
know
judging
until
it.
you do it.
I met Daniela's baby. Did you see me with the baby?
Beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, like hot. I don't know. Weird. And I know it's weird to say, but kind of like gonna be a stud.
That baby's. I mean, the two of them.
Just
calling-
calling baby hot.
Yeah, I'm kind of like putting in dibs for my second marriage with Daniela's baby. I'm kidding. He's beautiful though and tan. I forget how tan Daniela is. I'm like, oh, look at your tan baby.
I mean, the two
My
of
baby's
them.
gonna look like Ireland, which is fine. It's a beautiful place, but it's not gonna be tan. It's gonna be freckly and pale. And then I had a unibrow, so the baby will probably have a unibrow.
You had a unibrow?
Yeah, full blown.
At what age did you figure that out?
Well, I got so severely bullied for it that I had not in like a way I want sympathy. It was funny. Maybe 12. I got it waxed.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I got them waxed, and then
Liz.
leading to like incredible eyebrows. Not now. I don't know what draft we're on, but like I got them waxed, and they were working with these thick, like Lily Collins, like Brooke Shields brows, and then we got them all together. This woman Catherine used to do them in a strip mall in New Jersey. Shout out Catherine. I don't know where you are. And then I was like, you want to laugh now? I'm like, no, tell your joke, because I have the best eyebrows you've ever seen in your entire life. So no, but tell your joke now. I didn't think so. So just kids, get your eyebrows waxed.
It's not
Actually,
that
it's a
bad.
different time now. Everyone likes unibrows and hair. It's different time.
Are people into hairy people now?
People are. Grow your armpit hair. Have fun. It's all fun. Whatever makes you happy. Life is
That's
short.
it.
We're all going to be dead in 3 seconds.
It's whatever. floats
Literally,
your
I
boat.
just read that on Twitter. So if you want to grow your hair out long and braid your armpit hair, like, do it. Dye it a color.
Shocking news! I didn't know you had a unibrow.
Yeah. Thick as crazy unibrow.
It's gonna be a big headline tomorrow.
It won't. It never is. I say crazy stuff all the time in the show. It doesn't go anywhere. It's amazing. It's like I always actually wonder if I hit it big or I start dating like who's like famous.
Oh,
and
Liam
unlikely.
Hemsworth.
No.
Harry Styles.
Ooh, that's a good one.
No. How cute is he?
He's something special.
You don't like him.
No, stop it! Don't say that because I love him so deeply. I love him.
Cool.
I really do. And his second album's amazing. His first album was great, but he's something special.
Brad
He's cute
Pitt.
as hell.
The way
How
he
old is he?
performs, our age, maybe 26, 27.
There's nothing that's like, if I can't have like a 1 year younger difference, because I only like, I always associate with older people, so I like to make jokes. Even if he was 24, I'd be like, oh, he could clean my pool. He's so cute, little pool boy. But now he's my age exactly. I can't make any jokes. I'm completely shut down.
Would you not date somebody who's your age?
No, that's so stupid, but I probably wouldn't.
Yeah.
You never know. You never know. You never know where life will lead you.
Liz, I would like you to hit it big and then host an award show. I think.
Oh, that's funny.
Get up
But
and-
I would. The thing is, I don't know if as an actor you could do the same thing like Ricky Gervais would do, because that's all I would want to do.
Amy Poehler and Tina Fey kind of do it.
Yeah,
Don't
I guess
they?
you're right. Because I need a friend. Me up there by myself. So sad thinking me up there by myself.
You need a
Getting all
duo.
nervous looking out into the audience, seeing all the people.
You and Otis?
Bradley Coopering from A Star is Born, just completely peeing my pants. That'd be sad. Me and Otis, yeah. I almost got Otis an acting role. Not funny enough to talk about, but just letting you know that. You
What-
should look into it.
What kind of gig?
For the show. They were hiring a Frenchie, and I was like, no one called me. I'm so freaked out. I was like, I'm creeped out.
Yeah, that's almost insulting, no?
It's creepy. Yeah, I was like, I have a son of that breed. And they're like, yeah, we know. We heard he's hyper. I was like, you heard he's what? You heard he's hyper? Who said that? Whatever. It's not a big deal. We're figuring it out. I would love to host. I would love to host an award show. I want to host SNL before I die. Do I ever?
Do you have like a list of goals?
I do. They really got sidelined, haven't they?
Well, you've been doing a lot. Again, 4
Yeah.
seasons deep now.
Can you believe that?
It's wild.
Isn't it?
Do you set goals creatively? Or are there things
I
that
totally
you want to
set
do?
goals creatively. Yeah. And within shows I have goals that I wanted to do. Like I really wanted to sing jazz on this show, which is really random. I wanted to do some kind of a cool throwbacky thing. And that happened this year. But I know what I want in life, and I hope to direct this show next year. one episode. That would be great.
That's
if I could direct
amazing.
an episode. Yeah, I'm gonna fight for that, and I hope to be able to produce and be in control of things. I look at someone like Tina Fey, and that's a great mold of what I'm looking to do.
Do you feel like you before Dynasty you didn't have the confidence to want to run a show or create a show or run a set?
If I did, it was false. I should not have wanted to because I had no idea. But now I feel like I have a better understanding, and I think I can't say I could run a show right now, but I think I'm damn close to compared to where I've been. Yeah, I've seen people. I've seen all different types of showrunners. And I've seen what works, I've seen what doesn't work. And I think that with the right team behind me and the right help, I do think it's something that I would want to do and could do. And you and I have talked about a couple ideas that I have that I'm not even in as an actor that I would love to produce and get off the ground. So
it's very cool and must be motivating to have ideas that don't solely rely on you.
yeah, I'm sick of myself. If a cool role comes along, I know, oh my God, right? At least I'm playing a role. You got to listen to your own voice and your own thoughts and feelings all day. One of these a year, and I'm like, oh my God, Liz, you just talked for 45 minutes. What a nightmare.
Every day, 5 hours a day.
Yeah, that's good though. It's all right.
Yeah.
It's working out for you. Or is it not? Or it's not. I don't know.
You guys, she's my potential landlord. You need to financially talk me up.
Don't do it.
Not unless you work like a cleaning lady into the monthly.
Oh, you're messy.
I got the cleaning lady.
Oh, you're messy though, huh? Yeah, of course you are.
Yeah.
Big difference. I'm a little messy, but there's a big difference between messy and dirty.
Oh, see, I'm messy. I'm not dirty.
You don't think you're dirty?
Oh, get out of town. Take a
Is he
bus.
dirty?
I'm messy. I'm not
Sweet
dirty.
of you to say.
No, everybody's invited to my apartment whenever you want. What's the most adult you've ever felt throughout this journey?
Owning a home. Did it.
Because it's a lot of responsibility.
I don't know if I mentioned this. I gave birth to a French Bulldog.
Yeah.
Do you know how hard that is? Do you know how painful that is?
You're right. It's never.
That's it. There you go.
Got it.
No, there was
Period.
something recently, actually. Yeah. No, it's a lot of things. It just starts to kind of go off the rails at 26. Adult stuff just starts getting kind of like.
Yeah, it's because you're an adult.
That was a Nerf gun.
Got it.
You're an adult at 26, so.
You really are.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing interesting you could do at 26 where someone would be like, well, you're still young.
No.
No. You're 26 years old. You're old.
What goal do you have for Fallon season 4?
I don't know, man. She becomes a man, maybe. Wouldn't that be crazy?
Yeah, that's really mixing it up.
No, you know what? Season 4, let's set a goal right now. We got time. I can lay in some favors. Season 4.
Manifest. This is the moment.
No, I don't have the Madison Brown skill of manifestation. I don't think I can make it happen. I don't know. I'll think of something good. I have things in the works. I have a lot of things I plan to do with my life. This is just, I'm kind of coasting right now, but never really resting. Always thinking of the next thing. Just finding that I do work 9 months out of the year, so I'm just finding the time for the next thing.
Got it.
And then it'll happen. I know everyone's very disappointed in me. I should be doing more.
What?
No matter what you're working on, they go, what's your next thing? I said, well, we just got picked up in after that. Doesn't matter.
Music.
I write music all the time. I just don't put it out. I write probably 3 songs a month.
Do you record them?
No, they're voice memos.
I want to hear your songs from your voice memos.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah. That's just like, and that's not even, that's rough. And there's no drums. Like, you have to imagine it with drums. There's another one that's like, hey, yeah, hey, yeah. But that's just for the chorus. It's like for the...
I can't wait for those to come out.
Yeah. Def Jam. Can you believe? That's who I'm signed with.
Shut up.
Well, the rest is rap.
Who do you share your music with? Do you share it with Michael?
Yeah, I share it with no one. I share it with myself, and then I'm like a fly that keeps like flying into the same light, like, and then I get distracted by something. I'm like a dog. Like, I'll do it, and I'm like, oh my God, someone's making nachos, and I go like, and then I forget that I did it, and then I have all these songs written.
But who do you want to play them for? I mean, you're prepared when it's
I'll
time.
figure it out. Once again, I'm not in LA right now, which it's easier to write music. It's easier to collaborate with people. A lot of the writers I used to write with are in LA, and I'm just making excuses. I'll get it done.
You got so many good musicians in Atlanta.
You do. Well, give me their numbers because I'm not good at making friends or meeting people, which is not
Nelly,
not new.
Nelly,
I love Nelly.
T.I.,
I'll write with Nelly all day long.
Gucci Mane.
Hot in Here Part 2. Still hot. Someone turn on the AC. Crack a window. Turn on a fan. Low speed. Yeah.
This is being spoken into existence. So.
Oh, it always is. 10 years. How many albums have I had? It'll be fine. I'm going to do it. I promise. I'm going to do it. I swear.
Are you? You've been saying that for about 10 years.
It's really hard to do. I'm not like a... I can't... it's very hard to do... Like Fallon makes music. Like
No.
Fallon on Dynasty. Like,
Liz makes
like
music.
this, like on a bed with a chandelier and like music. I'm saying that needs to go away and then I can do it. I need separation of estates. I can't just like...
I totally agree.
It would have been annoying if while I was playing Jade, I came out with an album. It would have been annoying if while I was sex and drugs doing rock music, came out with a rock album. It'd be annoying now if I came out with music while I'm playing Fallon.
But
I won't explain why. I don't like it when actors do it, if I'm being totally honest. I'm like,
I get it.
okay, that's cute. It doesn't matter that I was singing first. No one sees it that way.
Totally. It's hard to
I
define
gotta dip
yourself.
back out one more time.
Yes. And
It'll come. I'll have gray, long hair, and I'll be like playing. I'll be like, what's that?
a mandolin?
Nope. I don't know. What's this?
A banjo.
Nope. I can't play guitar.
You have nothing but time.
Never tried, but
as it relates to music. I hope you know that. Honestly, the longer you wait to release music, the more it works in your favor. You have genuine talent. The stories you're going to tell are always going to be relevant. Don't feel like you need to rush. It's the truth.
I understand.
What stories do you have to tell?
Right? Like, what stories do I have to tell? I'll borrow someone's stories. I'll get like a Bernie Taupin. I'll be like, I'm just gonna sing and do the. Not that that's what Elton John does. He's so talented.
Is there an artist out there that you feel like you could totally embody in their biopic?
Prince. I don't know if they've cast the Prince biopic yet, but I do believe I could play Prince. I'm the obvious choice. No, I don't know. I'm sure there's somebody.
I think you do Amy Winehouse. We may have talked about this.
I'd put in a strong case if that came around. Little do I know, it's probably halfway done filming with Michelle Williams. They all are. I'm kidding, you guys. I'll do whatever. I'll never be an actor as long as I make all these jokes. I have to pretend that I'm mysterious.
Is that what people tell you?
Don't you like get artists that come on here and actors? They don't tell jokes. They're like talking about their craft and like holding their head. You know what I
Totally.
mean? It's already obnoxious that I'm wearing all these rings, but I mean it. I like rings. That's cool.
You're from New Jersey.
From New Jersey. I love big gold jewelry. Zachary, look at my big gold earrings. Could you believe?
You know who sat on this couch? It was Idina Menzel as it relates to Wicked coming
You
back.
met Idina Menzel.
Yeah, she came on the show.
How cool is that?
Well, I still can't believe it happened.
Did she sing for you?
Not as much as you.
Ooh. I sing the blues. Have you ever heard me sing the blues? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 again. I sing the blues. Oh, life is hard and I sing the blues. It's been my bit forever, and Matt's trying to steal it, so I thought I'd get it out there now. So if you ever see that shit on SNL, because it's Matt's audition, he can't have it. I imagine a little silly little girl coming in and doing an audition for like a hardcore blues group with that audition. I just love it.
Back to
Oh, she also does this in Hotel California. It goes, I keep thinking to myself, this could be heaven or this could be hell. That's her riff for that part of Hotel California. But if you don't know the song, it's not funny. It's fine. I have a character of a little girl who can't sing, and she tries to make all these songs super soulful, but she has no soul. I think she's rich too. I just made her kind of wealthy for fun.
where does this character live? Where should she live?
She lives in my heart right now, but no, she's from New Jersey. Yeah, of course. And she like riffs off the Beatles too. Like she has crazy high runs on like traditional Beatles songs. It's not now, but anyway.
But they're
It'll
terrible,
happen
right?
at some time. They're horrible. She's a horrible singer.
Does she?
And her parents, they love it. They think she's amazing. They pay for all the best vocal coaches.
But you know this girl because you definitely grew up with this girl.
Maybe, yeah. I guess I did. I don't know. I just love it.
Or it
I
could-
love singing more than like anything. But not when it's not like SNL, like bad auditions. I love like a girl who's been told it's happening for her and she's like in a big bow and she's just awful. I just think it's great.
This is your shot and this is your moment.
Yeah.
And
she walks up and she just like drops the mic. She's like, think about that. And she sings just like sitting on the dock of the bay and like Mary J. Blige songs. She just sounds awful. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
because you know they exist everywhere.
Yeah, it's great.
Are you gonna get on TikTok?
Okay. I want to actually, this is really weird. So I didn't know what TikTok was.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I didn't know what it was. I'm old. And then someone sent me the what's the prob dog thing. I don't know if you've seen it. Okay, so in Victorious, in the pilot, I go, what's the prob dog? In this horrible nasal pre-tonsillectomy voice. And it's something like, it's well over 1 million kids have, it's so weird. I don't get it. You have to look it up.
Oh, do they like lip sync it?
It goes, what's the prob dog? And then it goes, it's just like a beat. And it's the same type of dance, and it goes on for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of people doing it. And I don't get what TikTok is. I don't understand what it is. I don't get what and then we looked at Victorious. It's like a hashtag on it or something. Over 1 billion people are doing stuff from Victorious. You watching it? These girls in a diner came up to me and they said, say, what's the prob dog? And I was like, no. And then they go, I go, can I film you doing it? I was like, no, I'm eating. Sorry. And they go, I'm going to film you. I'm sorry. And they just shoved a camera in my face. And then Matt goes, I don't like that. I was with Matt. It was really rude. That was crazy.
Was Matt upset that they didn't acknowledge him, or?
No, they were flirting with him. Like, they were being great. Because they're old. Our fans are old now. You
Yeah,
can flirt with our fans now.
I'm
They're not going to go to jail. They're like 22. Have fun, Matt.
This is what Matt's been waiting for.
Come on, Matt.
I do love watching him
Where's the
interact
puppet?
with any sort of fan or female who's interested in him.
Yeah. Isn't it just really disturbing? What is it? I don't get it. I don't get it. What's TikTok? I don't get it. Explain it to me.
Okay, so it's essentially a social media for anybody to use and has the potential to go viral. And you're doing things like dance challenges, lip sync videos. You can also upload any sort of content. Have you seen the Ariana lookalike?
Yeah.
Very disturbing.
Yeah, super disturbing.
It's all.
Someone sent that to me.
Is this a closet party?
Listen, I hope she's making money. I've seen worse impersonators of other people, you know what I'm saying?
No.
She looks like her.
Yeah.
Totally.
I'm super creeped out by it, though. She looks too much like her. I'd actually maybe not do it. She must know she's too close.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're too close. It's like if you hire an Elvis impersonator. It's like, it's funny. Like, he gets there and you're like, oh, like, I get it. It's Elvis.
Yeah, he's fat.
But
and
if you
he's-
hired, that's not funny. That's
No.
confusing.
Yeah, it is.
And that's what I don't like.
I'm happy for her. Apparently, she's very nice, though. I read there was some. I read like a kind of like a nosy aunt. Sunday morning, I'll read like.
You go to
What are
Yahoo?
the kids talking about? Yeah, I go to Yahoo. And I guess Ari commented or something saying that it was weird, and it is weird.
It is.
But she's doing a good. It's weird because she's like good at it though. So
Yeah, but
it's
at
like
what
good
point is
job,
it-
but also I'm scared.
At what point is it too good? At what point do you lose yourself to enter into somebody else? And
Lose yourself.
never live your life.
There you go.
Never looking.
Future.
We met a guy once who
Good.
dedicated his life to getting all of Justin Bieber's tattoos in the same exact position.
I'm sharing a couch with. You mean? Oh my god.
Almighty J. Bizzle sat in that seat.
I don't know what you just said. I thought you just had a stroke.
That's-
So did he look like Justin Bieber?
Yeah,
He goes, yeah. That's what he just did. He looked like Justin. He did
I mean,
a little bit.
enough.
enough where you'd be like, I get what you
Yeah.
did. You crushed it.
Here's the deal. It was enough for Justin Bieber to then meet with him after we did
Love
the
that.
interview.
You win then at that point. Listen, I say in life, unless it's something really bad and scary, you have a goal. You reach that goal. Don't worry about how you got there. That's good. You did it.
Go for it.
Go for it.
Keep climbing.
Keep climbing.
Do you
I should write a book of advice. Just like one sentence.
Keep looking forward.
What's up, sir?
do you think a Victorious reboot would be good? I'm not asking if it's going to happen. Do you think it
No.
would be good? No.
There's been talk of it though.
What I was about to say is so incriminating to my current job. I can't believe I almost said it. I was like, when has a reboot? Listen. Well, it's like one of those things where if they used the same kind of sets and they got the same people to do it, then I'd like it. If they're getting all new people to do it and they're just using that name and they're kind of just completely rebranding it, okay. If it's good, it's good. If it's good, it's good. That's all I'm gonna say. If it's done poorly, then I'll say I told you so. And if it's done well, I'll be like, wow, hats off. I'm sure the kids they get will be really talented. They just got to do it right. But you're not gonna have Eric. You're not gonna have Eric Lang because he's a huge actor and was nominated for awards. So then you don't even have the teachers. So then you don't have the teachers. So then you don't have the kids. So it's kind of like we're not gonna come back and play teachers. I'm not coming back and playing teacher. I'm busy that day.
I'm busy for the next 10 years. Do you feel like that show deserves a closing moment, closure?
Yes. That's something that I always said I would clear my schedule for. Like, no matter how much work I'm doing or how inconvenient it would be to get it together, that's something I feel like it's really important. And I do believe, I think we all believe that.
So maybe like a movie.
A victorious movie.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that would be amazing. I want to do it. I really want to do it. We all want to do it.
Including Victoria?
I can't see why not. I can't see why anyone would say no. Who do you think would be weird? Who do you think would be like, oh, I'm kidding.
Not
There's no
down?
one.
I feel like everybody should be down. Honestly, but crazier
Everyone's
things.
down.
Crazier
And if
things
they're
have
not, they
happened.
suck.
Louder.
If you're the one person in the cast who's like, I don't want to do the thing, f- you. Everyone wants to do it. We're all buddies. We want to do this. The fans deserve this.
When's the last time
I
everybody
don't know when
hung
it's going to
out?
happen. We're so old.
It is kind of crazy.
They'll take it whenever, though, even if we're in wheelchairs, And they should. It's like, it was so unresolved.
Yeah,
It's so big now. 10-year anniversary. It's time.
there was clearly no ending and no period put on this story whatsoever.
No, I believe the last thing I did in the last shot of that show, I was in a cheese costume. I'm not even kidding. I think that's what I was doing, and I was dancing to mariachi music. I know what you're thinking. A slice of cheese, mariachi music. Where's the connection? There isn't one. But that's what I was doing.
Do you follow the Twitter account Victorious Out of Context?
No.
It's my favorite, and they just take clips from the show.
You know what? I see them come across my desk often. There's the runner on Victorious I forgot about. I rewatched a little bit of it with Madison because she'd never seen any of it.
Educating her.
Well, she asked to see it, and she started putting on some episodes. I said, no, let me show you the good ones from my memory because I hadn't seen them in so long. And then I forgot the runner that Matt doesn't have female or male parts.
Wait,
Do you know
what?
about this?
No.
Like, we don't know what Matt is. It's so weird. It's so weird. Robbie, rather. There's one in Yerba when we're in whatever the prison,
Okay.
where he goes, "Why am I on the girl's side of the prison? I'm clearly a boy." And they go, "Prove it." And he goes, "I'll stay on the girl's side." And then there's another one. It's like it keeps going. It's just like there's 5 of them I heard in like 3 episodes. I was like, wow, this is a runner we really stuck with. That's crazy.
So you're learning new things about the show.
Yeah, I don't like sit and watch it, but I watch it with her, and yeah, it's funny.
Do
It's
you-
really funny. The show's good. Holds up.
Do you feel like in the final movie for Victorious, they must address the gender of Robbie Shapiro?
I hope to God. Otherwise, what are we all here for?
Too many questions that go unanswered.
What are you, Rob? Maybe we do the first full frontal Victorious reveal. It's cute, though. It's like a Rugrats camera where it's like we just see the pants around the ankles and everyone claps and we don't know why. We don't know which one it is. And then it ends. Fund my Victorious reunion idea. There's so much that's to happen. Beck and Jade have a baby, I said that on Twitter. They have a baby that would be, I guess, 2 now. That's something I recklessly told Twitter like 4 years ago. Like, we have a kid. I was like, that means a lot to people. You can't just throw that out there. But like, we could maybe double down on that, have a kid, a little goth, yet mysterious, tan child, right?
Yeah, and
What about
leather.
Avon and his book tour and his book?
He's thriving.
Holy hell, right? The whole cast.
It is really
Bunch of
wild.
winners.
Totally. And Danielle Monet is this like
As a baby.
Yeah, baby, but she's like an entrepreneur. She
I know
owns
about
things.
it. It's wild. I held her kid the other week. I was just talking about that. Blew my mind. He's so cool.
And none of that makes you want to have a child.
I'm not impressed yet with where I'm at. Like, and that's not it's only an insult to myself. It's a tremendous feat. Dynasty's a great show. I am not where I need to be before I can. Because, look how I behave with Otis. What if I have the kid and I'm like, forget everything else. It's me and this baby.
And then you totally
Look back
isolate
on what I've
yourself
done. So.
You want to do more.
Yeah, I want to do more.
You have to accomplish more.
Well, it's like that Joan Rivers documentary. She worked until she was, how Joan worked. That's how I want to work. I like that. I want to work forever.
Until the end.
There's gonna be an in memoriam at the end of this. Like Liz tripped on her way outside the stage. I guess I want to work forever. Liz Gillies.
Tragically
July
tripped.
26, 1993 to today.
January 12th, 2020.
There's a ring to it.
Yeah, it does. Knock on wood. Get out of here.
Okay, well, thank you for having me, and thank you for coming in on a Sunday.
Thank you for stopping by on your 24-hour
This was my
trip.
Sunday service to you all.
Hallelujah. Do we have a date for season 3 to hit Netflix?
No, it's when they're done airing here. I want to say I'm feeling May. I feel like it's May. I
Okay.
can look, but I know it's after they've finished airing, and that ends us at about May.
And when do you go back to set to shoot season 4?
Like coming July. I'm still shooting. I'm very much in the middle of shooting right now.
Really?
Oh yeah. We're on episode
Wait, so are you still
15 of 22 right now.
of 3?
Yes, they got a really early pickup. It's crazy.
Oh my god.
Oh, I know.
You guys are so talented, aren't you?
Oh, the most talented. Anyway, listen. I think that we're done here. I should head out. I have a lot of calls to make. I'm in a lot of trouble.
Okay. Liz Gillies, everybody.
Oh. Thank you guys so much. Thank you.
Hey, beautiful human. Thanks for watching our full interview, but I get it. Like, a full interview is a lot. So we got a clips channel. We don't expect you to watch the full thing anymore, so we just gave you the highlights. Please subscribe and notifications and all that stuff. Okay, cool. I love you.